Welcome to Cars in Korea. I am DK Kim, your source for the latest Genesis, Hyundai, and Kia cars straight from Korea. And the car I have behind me today is 2027 Hyundai Staria Limousine. If you have seen Staria before, you're not mistaken. It's not an all-new model, but rather it's a PE, Product Enhancement model. Come this PE, Hyundai gave us two new specific trims and variants, the limo that you just saw, and also the car you've been waiting for, the electrified version of Staria. And I'll show you one by one, so let's go take a look. I know this model is not sold around the globe, but there are a few limited countries where you get Staria. Drop in the comment below if your country is one. Well, I know for a fact Malaysia gets one because I was actually in one of them when I was in Malaysia. And if you've been to Korea before, you probably have seen this car. Most likely you have been in one if you ever took an Uber or Kakao taxi, because this is one of best-selling cars here in Korea in terms of MPV category. Staria is actually the very first car that got the seamless horizon lamp, which is the latest exterior penetrating design language of Hyundai brands. It's very self-explanatory. The line over there is seamless horizon, as you can see. And before this PE Staria, it was actually divided into three different sectors, so three different parts. Staria finally has one true seamless horizon lamp. If you've been following my channel, you guys know that there has been the hybrid version of Staria, so there has been refinements made on the front grille together with the golden accent underneath. There's more on the side skirts together with the rear as well. A lot of little tiny cubes. All of that is for the LED lighting and the sensors on the front. It's quite well hidden thanks to the design as well as the color itself. Hyundai's been doing this a lot recently. Blacked out emblem. Of course, things are blacked out on the rear. Staria letterings and emblem. And thanks to that sleek design, it definitely contributes to low CD coefficient of drag, reducing the air resistance when the car is going on the fast speed, which translates into higher and better fuel economy as well as better NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness, because air resistance at high speed is #1 factor that contributes to such elements. So that's the profile. Just look how smooth and curvy it is. I would say Staria is definitely the first car that gave us a whole new brand introduction of MPVs. And I'll show you what's underneath the trunk. Pop it open. And that's what's under the hood. So this is the hybrid trim, as you can see, and it is a skewer type, and everything is packed underneath this tiny bonnet. Adaptive ECS, electronically controlled suspension, on this MPV for the ultimate ride comfort. We can't really see visually the differences it's going to provide, but it certainly is a great match. To look at this, a VIP seat on the second row seat, which I'll show you up close momentarily. And of course, the car being a limo, everything is automated sliding doors. If you've been to Korea and if you have been in those tight, narrow alleyways, you guys know how practical that sliding door is. Not to mention about the driver's seat opening up almost a 90 degrees. So these two door operations alone is a great reason for you to get the Staria. And also the trunk too. Look at that. It's literally a shelter. When you park the car outside, spend some time in Mother Nature and park, you could very well hide away from the rain underneath that. It is one of the largest shelter you can find from Hyundai Motor Group cars. It's not the most beautiful, sleek car you could get from Hyundai Motor Group, I'll give you that. But it's all about the practicality when it comes to this Staria. Massive wheelbase together with the short overhang. And thanks to that short overhang, despite the physical size of Staria, it's relatively much easier for you to drive around in cities and tight, narrow alleyways. If you've been there, you guys know exactly what I mean. So it's not that difficult for you to drive around in this cars, which is also the same case for cars like these, such as Kia Carnival and Kia PD5 and so forth. However, of all those cars that I just listed, Staria gives the best and most space inside out. That is the golden accent on the side skirt that I told you about. It goes very well together with the front design. and also the rear as well. The Staria limousine actually gets dual laminated acoustic glasses, which was never offered for Staria. And come third row, it provides extra privacy by having a little more darker tint. And over here, the car being hybrid, there is the fuel cap. But wait for the electric. There's something very interesting with these cars. Staria Limo offers tires that is equipped with sound absorbers inside. Hyundai has been doing this on their flagship cars, and this alone makes a huge difference. It's from Nexen Roadian CTX Executive written on it. It's slapped around 235/55/18. A great choice with the tire size. I personally really love the 18-inch tires. It's the best performance you get for the price you pay in terms of the size choices and the drivability, NVH, performance, you name it. This is the Limo Electric. You can see it has different front design. The car being an electric, it's just almost completely covered up on the front, especially more so with the center of the bumper, except for very marginal air inlet that is required to cool the car's components down. And there is the active air flap in the middle, one on the left and right. It's the first design that I've seen from Hyundai Motor Group cars. There are no other active air flaps designed such way. And I think it really goes along with Staria Limo Electric very well. Located on the front is the charger port, top and bottom. Unplug these for fast charging. And there's the lighting for the nighttime too. Thumbs up. Good way to maximize the space. I know it's not very accessible. However, having an extra storage and compartment up on the front and together with you wherever you go, that's a huge plus. You can include things like car wash related items. I would definitely include the jump starter cable under the hood of Staria Electric. The only thing is that skewer type. It is what it is with these cars. I have no such complaint about that. So E-Pit, that's operated by Hyundai Motor Group here in Korea. So the car is electric inside out, as you can see. And one most important thing is there is a huge surprise with this car. You know, we saw the charger port on the front, but check this out. There's another one. How many times have you had trouble charging such long, big vehicle that had the charger ports on the front? So Hyundai saw that coming. Staria Electric is actually the first car to have the dual charger ports, one on the front, one on the rear. So big thumbs up for that. If you guys been there, you guys know exactly what that means. And so this is for your daily charge, I guess, because it only has the slow charging port, because usually places that are equipped with fast charging have larger parking space. So the rear, and this is the limo version with a 6-seater, so we can see 2 + 2 + 2. So it is the ultimate, the most luxurious Staria you can get. Fully automated, of course. One of the most important things when it comes to the limos, let's hop inside. Check out how luxurious Staria Limousine Electric is. Just like it was with the side skirts, finished with golden black, nice kick plates. And check out these details. Not to mention about the fabric and material color alone, but it's matched together with the golden accents all throughout. So you have dedicated control on the far side, whereas you have the charger ports in the middle. So it is actually the mirrored version of the left seat to the right seat. So what you see on one side is exactly the same on the other. Comes with nice Alcantara cushion together with the headrest. And it doesn't end here. It comes with 16 different points for the massage seat. So all throughout the seat, you'll find it. And the heated seats are now supported for this thigh support together with the armrest, and of course, both top and bottom. And this is the hybrid Staria Limo. And this is 2 + 2 + 2 + 3 seat configuration, which makes it 9-seater. And check this out. It has the swivel seats. If you are planning on using this for business travels and vehicle, you can utilize it to the maximum by having this private meeting room on the go. On the right side, there is the automated step, which will pop in and out, of course, automatically. And it's just on the right side though. Just like that. actually does make a huge difference. So that's what it feels like when you're inside. Wow, big interior space we get. And look at the roof as well. There is the ambient lighting all throughout. I actually have traveled a lot together with Staria and also Kia Carnival. Having a MPV is a must when you actually do lots of business travels, because you don't want to pick up the fatigue and stress as you are moving from point A to B. That's the last thing you need on a business travel. But not just about that. Imagine having this as your family car. If you have a big family, you definitely need a seat for every single person. Just imagine you have 2-3 kids. This is the car you will definitely consider, together with Kia Carnival and PV5. But interestingly enough, each of the very car that I just listed have unique characteristic of their own. And I think you can definitely see what I am showing and what I'm saying about this Staria Limousine Hybrid. And the driver's seat of the hybrid, all the infotainment system located in the middle. This gigantic center console has a great storage inside. It's just ridiculous. Look at the size of the cup holder and just check out how deep it is. You see that? Sticks out that much. And you can also, voila, this is 17.3-inch roof folding rear entertainment system. And I really like it's super quiet, sleek, and neat. Just look at it go. There's a nice door handle when you get in and out of this car. You can also control the passenger seat using these buttons. Thanks to the column type shifter over there, we get this crazy space inside. Heated ventilated seats for the second row seats as well. So it's not the ultimate luxurious VIP seats we got, but trust me, just having 2 seats on one aisle alone gives you more than enough, plenty of relaxation and space, private space to yourself. Cup holders each side, and there's also C-type charging port here. Although manual, there is a blind, and you can also open the third row window a little bit, and that actually gives you a good ventilation inside the car. You can close the door using that button. Everything, any feature and tech you look from a Staria, it's where you're looking for. All right, that's it for today. Meeting 2027 Hyundai Staria Limousine Electric, as well as Hyundai Staria Hybrid Limousine in person. Drop in the comment below which one is your pick. Honestly, my vote goes to the limousine with the 2 executive seats. And one more, next time you're in Korea, make sure you check out this Hyundai Motor Studio Seoul, where you can meet all these latest cars from Hyundai as well as Genesis, and Hyundai and brand as well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.